Hello there, the gecko is here. So, recently I've been running around in Hearthstone and enjoying the new mode of Dungeon Run. You simply go on a roguelike quest starting off with 10 cards and just advancing your way through a lot of weird and magical creatures. And of course this leads to new cards and new mechanics, but I discovered a little trick that actually got me kicked from the server. So let's have a look. The code to this is a new weapon called Val'anyr. It is a 4/2 paladin weapon with a Deathrattle ability. Now the Deathrattle adds an effect to one of your minions, and when it dies, it will re-equip this Val'anyr weapon in your hand. Now the trick is, it's 2 Deathrattle abilities, one on the weapon, one on the creature. Now in normal play, this means that this effect goes from your weapon hand to your minion, back as a weapon, back on a minion in only one instance. But in this special occasion, in this dungeon run, there is a boss that duplicates any Deathrattle abilities. This means that when your weapon breaks, 2 of your minions will randomly get a new Deathrattle effect, as well as 4 attack and 2 health. When they die, I will get a new copy of the Val'anyr. And if I'm already wearing a Val'anyr as a weapon, it will break to make room for the second Val'anyr. Now since all Deathrattles happens twice, I'm guaranteed that this will happen at least once. So when I'm getting my weapon back, I'm getting a copy of that weapon back right away, so the first one breaks, triggering not 1 but 2 of the Val'anyr minion buff, and then it just goes full cycle from there. Now as you might have guessed, this quickly gets completely out of control. My minions are easily having 3, 4, 5 of these buffs at the same time, and the fewer minions I have in my hand, the more concentrated are the random effects, so they stack up on top of themselves on one single minion. As long as I have a minion on my hand, this loop will just keep exploding. It will multiply by itself and then multiply again right away. And as long as the fight is on, I am in for a treat. So naturally, I want to figure out how wild I can take this. Because numbers going up amuses me, but I quickly discovered that the animation queue and the logic queue of the game are gonna be problematic, because there are 2 animations here. One is the Deathrattle equipping my weapon, and another is the Deathrattle effect from the dead weapon buffing the minion on my hand. Now both take not long, but just a little while. And when I have enough of them, well, it will lead to me sitting through a lot of animations. And I find it cute that this kind of reveals how the animation queues work. That first the animation queue for the weapons equipping load in, and then the individual minion buffs loads afterwards. So it's not 1 2 1 2, it's 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 in the load cycle. So about now I reached the point where I'm satisfied. I can see that this loop will go on forever. With my 200 Murloc, I just want to beat up the opponent and say, that was fun. Sadly, I'm not that smart, and an opponent Deathrattle effect kills my Murloc, which leads to, well, you guessed it, roughly 20 minutes of Deathrattle effects. And so, the vicious cycle of Deathrattles continue for a while. I now have a Murloc with 240 Deathrattle buffs, almost 1000 attack, and if he dies, I will get 240 plus 240 new Val'anyrs in my hand, each triggering a new effect. And right away I am screwed. So this guy will instantly kill my Mega Murloc, so my only chance is to hope that out of 3 minions, he will not kill the Mega Murloc. If he kills the Mega Murloc, I'm looking forward to half an hour of animations. So I make 2 more minions, and then I attack. And the game freezes. So what I imagine is happening here is that the server is trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And it decides that, you know what, this is way too much communication, way too many effects, I'm gonna queue up way too many animations. This can't be right. This can simply not be right. So it decides to just kick me. And from a developer perspective, I can see that this might be a failsafe somewhere, but I'm trying to get into my match with this double Deathrattle guy. And when I try to enter solo adventures, the server has simply decided, nope, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight someone else. So I was fighting Spirit Speaker Azun, but the game pretends like, nope, that did never happen. Let's just bring in another boss, let's forget all about it. So there you have it. I broke the game with my silly combo, and that's all I had to show for you guys. So thanks for watching, and have a lovely day.